Okay, all right, guys. Look. Where do we get started? Oh, we went and saw Barbie. Hold on, we're doing this buffing thing again. We went and saw Barbie. My thoughts on this movie. Oh my God. Okay, it's acting out, so everything's acting out. So we might. This is a straight movie review. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way right now. First of all, let's talk about the movie itself. Okay, the movie itself was woke, woke, woke. All right, we understand there's agendas and hidden plots and themes and sub messages in this movie. So uh, I'm glad that we saw it for you. Do not take your children to see this movie. This is not. This is all designed to attack the next generation and their self-esteem. This movie, as a movie as a whole, I call it a dark comedy. Hollywood could take a simple toy idea, a simple concept, and make it horribly. I can't even get the word. Just horrible. It's not a horrible movie. The idea and what they place in this movie is horrible. Okay, it's designed to attack self-esteem, girls, women, females, children, your daughters, and men. It's very feminine. It's a feminine movie. It's woke. I think Tyro Magnus, if you ever get to see this, we appreciate you, homie. We thank you for your honest opinion about this movie. It prepared us. We wasn't going to see the movie, but we see all the hoop and hoopla. It's just we was drawn to it, so we saw it. And because we don't go for entertainment, we go for revelation messaging and secret stuff, what they put in the movies and all that stuff to see what they're trying to expose. And there is agendas. This movie is not for children. So, ladies, if you grew up with a Barbie doll, any type of color or whatever the space astronaut Barbie, whatever Barbie doll that you had, it's nostalgic to you. But overall, there's nothing nostalgic about this movie. If you play with Barbie dolls, I play with G.I. Joe, so I can't. My wife can talk to you more. She played with Barbie, so she can relate to this movie more. Like Tyrone Magnus said, he said this movie is Star Wars for women. If you're nostalgic like that, but the hidden agenda, the plot of this movie is not for you. If look, you got to have Jesus for you to watch this movie. You got to be a believer. You got to have you strong in faith, strong in the Holy Ghost, because you'll see every. Here we go with the buffing. It's a feminist movie to the next level. It's all about the other agenda, and I'll tell you right now. Okay. Overall, as a movie, it's a comedy. It's a musical comedy. Did it do its thing as a musical comedy? Did it make you laugh? Of course. That laughing at the pure lines and dialogue and just like that of the movie. To me, it's a dark comedy because what it's based on and touching. Now, you may agree, you may disagree with my thoughts of this movie. This movie, I laughed from the beginning to the end because it's fourth wall breaking, Deadpoolish style silliness. It's just stupid. It was so stupid. It was funny. It was comical. Ryan Gosling, he's the star of this movie. Now we're talking about actors. He's the star of this movie. Okay, it's no ends and buts about it. Ryan Gosling is the star of this movie. This pretty much his vehicle. He starred in a lot of musical movies like La La Land and all, movies like that. And he shines. Used to be of the Mickey Mouse Club. Okay, so he knows how to do these type of skits, like style, skits, shows, whatever parts in movies. He shines at them.
That was a deception, though.
Yeah,
it was meant to make it look like it was about Margaret. What's her name? Robbie.
Yeah, Margaret.
But Robbie. It ended up being about Ryan Gosling.
The Ken dolls, his portrayal. Look, he did his part. Will Ferrell had some funny scenes too. So Tyrone, he was right. Will and Ryan was the highlight of the movie. The rest of the movie is depressing, sad. The subliminal messages like that's why they're not taking children to see this movie at all. And this movie is breaking records, and I see why it's breaking records. It ain't breaking records because of his idea, or if it's doing something different. No, it's breaking records because it's supporting other agendas and hitting subliminal messaging that you'll catch when you watch it. If you want to see the date night movie and stuff like that, men just be prepared. Men, just be prepared. Christians, just be prepared of the hidden agenda about faith and stuff like that. 'Cause it's in there. It's in there. I tell you what, man, this movie has shocked and awed me to a point of Hollywood. You've been doing it since the 1800s, the late 1800s to now. It doesn't shock me that you could take something so simple and of a character and the idea of a character and turn it so. Was it perverted?
Yes.
Perverted in dialogue, but not as in scenes and stuff. It was perverted in dialogue to a point where it still ain't for children. Don't take it. Even I would, if the movie itself kept some of the stuff off, it would have been okay. But the whole movie is about a certain agenda, and when you see it, because it's woke, it's just woke all the way through, and wokeness destroys movies. This one, it made it fun. I still can't stop laughing because I can just think about how stupid the movie was, man. Just imagine if Ryan Reynolds was in this movie. Just think about that. Think about if Ryan Reynolds played Ken. How bonkers this movie. Think about Free Guy. That's how the movie reminded me of Free Guy, as in its silliness and its craziness and plot and everything. But overall, as a movie, was the movie good? Was it okay? Was it great? The movie.
Free Guy.
No, Free Guy was PG-13. Just like this movie. This movie should be rated R in topic alone. Suicide, death, depression. They try to. This is in this movie, and it talks about it a lot. And I'm like, wow, this is supposed to be about a doll, but you took the concept of a doll and try to make it realistic, and then and she supposed to represent what every woman supposed to feel like. And then Ken trying to represent what every man's supposed to feel like, what they doing, and then the feminism, and it's all through this movie, guys. Now that's the political agenda in the movie, okay? Because I don't do politics in movies, so that's what the movie had, politics. So that's the feminineness of that movie, the politics in the movie, okay? It represents the other thing, and they'll be with a GQT whatever plus, definitely supporting this movie. Now check this out. But overall, as a movie, as a whole, was it funny? Yes. One of those. Okay, it's buffing again. This is one of those stupid ideas that you could have went a different route with it, but you chose to go this route. And it's one of these ideas that was so stupid it worked. You get what I'm saying? It was so stupid that it had its moments, and it's just stupid, man. I'm to be honest, man. It's not a terrible movie. Where did I where on my meter, on my critic meter, where did I sit this movie at as a movie as a whole? As a whole. I give it a 7.
Oh, Yeah.
I give it a 7 because look, it was funny. It was a comedy. I call it a dark comedy, but it's not meant to be a dark comedy. When you see it, you'll see the topic and the subject of the movie. It's not a dark comedy, but I call it dark comedy because of the subject of the movie. Because I got the revelation, what the messages they were putting out immediately. Do not, if you got little girls and they play with Barbies and you trying to, don't take them to this room. That it's not for them. It's not even for, it ain't even for no one really. This movie is meant to stir some things up, man. But I'm still laughing because how stupid it is. Will Ferrell was Will Ferrell. The scenes he was in, he was Will Ferrell. So you expect nothing less from Will Ferrell. Ryan Gosling.
Surprising a little
It
bit.
surprised me. He took over. It was his movie, man. Uh, his his acting chops. His he's not really a comedic actor, and he can't do comedic actor roles. Besides a nice guy. If you ever seen that, it's kind of raunchy too. But we don't watch a lot of stuff like that either. But we watched it, and he did his little innocent, weak character acting roles that he do. He's funny in. So this is that same style with Barbie with Ken. You know, all the other Kens contribute to the silliness and stupidness of this movie. But I do have to say, this is a Warner Brothers movie, and it to me it's about multiverse portals. It's about portals, the multiverse. Again, overall multiverse plot, it still did it better than Marvel, and it's sad. Barbie did the portal multiverse, the diving different dimension thing better than Marvel. The concept is better than Marvel. That's the only highlight I give this movie. They still did it better than is doing it better than Marvel, and Marvel still ain't got it right.
Might as well intertwine it with Lego.
Lego movie.
Lego movie.
Oh yeah, it's nothing but Lego live action Lego movie. Well, Lego movie has some live action parts in it. It's not but continuation. It's just live action. It's just Lego with Barbie, but just the tone and the story, it just ain't for children and ain't for nobody, really. I'm be honest. So those might disagree. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe, like. Just tell me how you feel about this movie, because this movie is not for anyone. I'm telling you right now. Pretty much, you mock Mattel. Mattel mocked themselves. They produced the movie. They mocked themselves. They told the history of Barbie. Told what happened to the creative Barbie. All this nonsense, and then still talking about death and depression. And they want to put that spirit on children, put that spirit on women and men. And that's the only thing you get from me, man.
Well, I guess I'm gonna set us back because you gave him a 7.
I said 7 as
I can't give him a 5.5, so I'm gonna give him a 5.
I said 7 because I'm looking at overall. I'm talking about overall movie, what it's supposed to be in a comedy, a musical comedy. Now, musical comedy overall, it did its job. Overall, comedic chops, comedic atmosphere. It's good. It did its job. That's why I gave it a 7 because it's funny. As a movie, it did what it's supposed to do. That's all I'm giving this movie. That's all the praise this movie's getting from me is because of the overall movie. What the movie's supposed to be is a comedy, and it was a comedy. It made you laugh. It did its job. That's why I give it a 7 because it wasn't terrible. Because Ryan Gosling saved this movie. He saved this movie in comedic chops. He saved this movie in just being funny. He wasn't that super funny. It just is the stupidness of his character and how he portrayed the character. It was just funny, man. He's the highlight of the movie. Will Ferrell is the second highlight, but everybody else, the supporting roles and cast members, they did a great job. The fourth wall breaking was great in it. That's why I give it a 7 because overall as a movie, it did its job. But I don't agree with the topic. I don't agree with the subject hand. I don't agree with what the movie is trying to portray. I don't agree with that. What they try to pass on, through the big screen is a portal as well. That's another day. But other than that, that's all I got. I'm still kind of laughing at some of the stuff of that movie, man. It ain't for children. It ain't for nobody really. It's just a stupid movie with stupid ideas. They will make you laugh, and that's the only reason why it's breaking records because the name Barbie. People want to see how they do it, and I'm telling you right now, people say it's phenomenal. It's this and that. They're trying to hype the movie up, and I'm telling you right now, Tyrone Magnus. good job preparing the people for this movie. Cause it's super woke. It's woke from head to toe, man. And that's all. That's I give it a 7 because on my meter I don't do 7.5, nothing like that. I just give it straight what it is. My honest opinion. It's a 7. He gave it 3.5. He goes to 5. I'm not, I'm not copying him. This is my own meter. I give it a 7 out of 10 on my critic meter because as a critic, as a film student, all that, this is part of my job. It's what I have to do. So I have to go and critique the movies and learn from the movies as well. I learned. Okay, it's buffing again. Barbie is stupid, guys. But guess what? If you go see it, is that to your own discretion? I advise you not to. But if you go see it, okay, fine. Just leave your comments. Come back and give me your how you felt about this movie. Get these comments below, and do not take your children. Don't pass that spirit that it's trying to do onto your children, guys. It's not worth it. Okay, even adults. Buffing again. New Harry will finish this video. If you ain't spiritually in control of your emotions with the Holy Spirit and will, soul, and emotion, will, mind, and emotion that's in your soul, if you ain't grounded in that and your beliefs and who you are, this movie is designed to attack your emotions, man. And that's why I don't agree with it. And the topics at hand in the movie, but overall, movie was supposed to be it's a comedy. It was good. But other than that, topic, subject, plot wise, and theme, nah, I don't agree with that. But it made me laugh. So, but other than that, post your comments below. Leave me your minds. It's buffing again. Tell us how you feel about them. Yeah, it's time to go. It's buffing. But other than that, man, that's it, man. That's all I got. You got anything? No. It's stupid, man. It's a stupid movie. All right, post your comments, like and subscribe. The Bottom Line Podcast. All right, Bottom Liners. I just go there to say, man, go to your own discretion. It's not a movie that you go see and I recommend. But God bless you. Y'all have a blessed night. We're going to keep us in prayer because we're going to see. Thank God into the outro. Time for the outro. Later. The Bottom Line. Weekdays on LDB TV. Presented by LDB Media Corp.